Hello and welcome everybody. It is Friday. Also, kind of different lighting in here today because I can't afford to put the big light on. It's actually really hot out and this room is really warm when I'm trying to record or stream. So spent a lot of time yesterday recording. Good news is there's going to be content coming. Plenty of content coming up till at least Wednesday of next week. So that's cool. Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. Connor, I saw what happened. I'm sorry, man. I'm very sorry that had to happen. It's rough. Having over 700 some moons, that is very rough, my friend. So Terraria is loading right now, and we'll go ahead and get that started. But as it loads, how are y'all doing out there? Yeah, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. So hello and welcome. Today, I am going to try to do some more hard mode. I did start a series here. We're going to go ahead and continue it. Next Saturday, I think, is going to be the day we host our multiplayer. I'm going to try to do something with that. So keep an eye out for it. Yeah, next Saturday is going to be the thing. Next Friday, I won't be able to stream at a regular time. I won't be here on YouTube. It may be later on Twitch. So there's that. But hope you're all doing good. Also, let me make sure I get my chat window up here as I switch around screens really quick. But we'll be getting started. I'll be doing master mode for this. Oh, next Saturday, we do multiplayer. That's probably going to be master mode as well. So master mode across the board. Also, I cannot recommend medium core because, oh my goodness, it is crazy. Doing mage playthrough? Are you doing a mage playthrough, Blazing? That's cool if you are. I'm excited for mobile 1.4 because I only have a phone to play Terraria on. Well, here's hoping it comes soon, but we don't know when a release date is coming just yet. So when it does, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people celebrating. Yeah, man, I know that really sucks, Connor. I'm sorry about your luck, bro. That hurts. Have I ever considered playing Five Nights at Freddy's? I've played it before. I've actually done like a mini-series on it before. It was like 4 or 5 episodes. It was interesting, but the last night, Friday night, was absolutely terrible. It was about as terrible as it could go. Actually, hold on. I didn't craft any wood armor on this character. So yes, this is classic, which means no medium core. This is a classic character on master mode difficulty. This is going to be interesting. Hey, we got the rain. And hey, I just got murdered by a zombie. Just like that in a few hits. Hello and welcome, Flaming Xbox, welcome. A big hello, Flyernator as well. A big hello to all of our mods, our great and wonderful mods who are pretty fair on this channel. Welcome back. Hope you all had a wonderful week. Hope you're all doing well. I want to get some mods on a playthrough on multiplayer as well. So yeah. I'll be in Discord. I'll be in touch on Discord. I tried to do it last week, but it didn't come through. I will seek vengeance. I don't blame you on that one. I really don't blame you. So the reason why I was come back was because I needed to get some kind of armor, even if it's just wooden. Again, some defense is better than no defense, right? Do you think Yaramir will do a 1.4 speed run? Anything's possible. It'd be great if Yaramir came back. Is it guaranteed? Nobody really knows at this point, but it'd be really awesome if it did. New desert items are my favorite. Desert's actually a really cool new biome I like. Well, it's not new, but they revamped it. But I like the revamped things they've done to it. Okay, zombie with weapons is bad zombie, so I don't want to get any part of that with the short sword. I could probably make a broadsword regardless. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's save you, because we can actually use you later on down the road. We can use you for combining. We can make you make things with you. Would like to see Yuri come back. Yeah, really. But life happens. I totally know about that. Life happens and things get busy and you just kind of don't have time. Oh my goodness. This is a lot of zombies for master mode. So what I think, maybe if I can make a platform and make a tunnel. Because the tunnel we need to go down is like right over yonder, so it's not impossible to get to. Just kind of gotta dig it. Dig it. I'm doing acid rain. Oof. Good luck with that. I hate how the queen bee gets enraged if you fight her on the surface jungle. Yeah. I keep forgetting about that because all my playthroughs I've always fought her in the surface for the most part. It's easy. But now that she enrages, it's like, oof, it changes the whole layout. So yeah, it's not that bad. Just like with the Eater of Worlds. I'm used to fighting the Eater of Worlds above ground, but in expert mode, it's just easier to do it underground. Simply because you take less damage from the spit. When they're above ground, it's everywhere. When is it coming for mobile? We don't know just yet, but when it does, I'll make a video on it, and I'll try to get the word out for y'all. But yeah, we don't know when 1.4 is coming out for mobile or console just yet. They said it's something that'll be in progress, but there's no time frame as of yet. They would like to get it out by the end of this year for mobile, but they don't know. They haven't given any kind of hard date or even a soft date at this time. So we don't know. It's with pumpkin armor. Yeah, are you using Steam for that? Neo makes a good point. As well, Neo, welcome as well. Always a pleasure to have you here. Also, did I have... Yeah, I thought I had glow sticks. Since I'm very limited on torches, do I have any more slime? Got 2 more slime. Make some more torches with that. Just waiting for 1.4 T-Mod loader. Yeah, that's the one thing we're all going to be waiting for. A lot of the folks who play mods are going to be waiting for that. We don't know when that's going to be coming out just yet, though, because, again, there's no time frame. They'll be working on that. But it's really cool to see the T-Mod loader is its own thing now. You go ahead and load it up separately, but it still has all the Terraria in it, all the Terraria goodness. Always a pleasure seeing Neo here. Always a pleasure seeing all of our mods. Like I said, we have a really great mod team that takes care of things. They're very fair. They don't like spam, which I have to agree with. Spam is a no-no, but they're very good people. Just gonna buy a mouse. There you go. Alrighty, Samar. By the way, welcome to everyone who just joined the stream. Today I'm going to be doing Little Master Mode. I plan to do some multiplayer Master Mode next Saturday. Due to my busy schedule coming up, I won't be able to stream next Friday early. And what I mean by early is the usual time like we started today. I may stream later. That may be on Twitch. So it's just one of those things. Also, I would like to announce plans I have for Twitch for the month of June. I want to go retro. So for streams in June on Twitch TV, I'll be doing some retro games. Some of you probably already seen some of those streams already. I did some TMNT on the original NES. I got plans for doing more of stuff like that in June. So yeah, they may be early, they may be late, but if you're kind of interested, that'll be the things I'm doing on Twitch coming up. It'll be the month of retro on there. You Happy Days Chippy and Pedguin should collab. I would love to do that, but all those guys, I believe, are pretty busy. And, yeah, it would be up to them more than me, to be honest. Well, my schedule's going to be kind of busy next week as well, but from there on out, it's up to them, really. Hey, I'm open up to collab with anybody who'd be interested in collabing. So, I'm just throwing that out there right now. So, if anyone wants to collab, let's collab. I just tried adjusting... Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, Connor, that sucks what happens. I think Connor's planning revenge. I'd be very careful of that. Planning all of the revenge. Spent 2 hours trying to configure the controls. Okay. Sorry to hear about that. Yeah, T-Mod Loader was something you had to get separate. Before, it was like a separate download. But if you have Steam, now you can actually get T-Mod Loader with a single click. It's actually part of Terraria. It's very nice. But again, it seems like it's only a Steam thing. So if you have, like, Reman Gaming or anything else, it is what it is. You alright there, Connor? Hopefully Connor will be okay. What's my opinion on DLC? DLC was okay, but now I feel like certain companies take way too much advantage of DLC, like EA and such. I'm not big on EA. But, I mean, it's okay in moderation. If Terraria was done by anyone else, I can absolutely see a lot of this stuff being paid DLC, and that's a scary thing. I'm kind of glad they stuck with it. Also, wow, wooden broadsword, not what it used to be. I kind of almost like copper short sword. That's scary, my friends. That's scary. So some changes have been made. Remember when fidget spinners were a trend? Yes, I remember when a lot of things were a trend. Still remember when pet rocks were a trend, when pogs were a trend, or they were rather milk caps. Milk caps and slammers, they were a trend. Everything comes in trends, man. And what's scary is sometimes those trends can come back around eventually. What are you? You're just like a bugger. You're a mouse. Okay. As long as you're not trying to murder me, that's okay. Ooh. Jump over you. I think we've already gotten that. Yeah. Alright, so not much we can do about that. let's get going. I'm trying to remember the episodes, but I've recorded a lot of episodes for the Summoner series, so it's kind of hard to remember where I left off with the Master Mode playthrough. Twitch is a no-no. Why is Twitch oh, is it personal beliefs for Twitch is a no-no or some other stuff? I mean, to be honest, I just like diversifying. I know Twitch has some issues. I'm not gonna disagree on that part. But I'm just kind of keeping myself diversified just in case. I do have a BitChute account where I can go ahead and upload to if need be, but I really haven't done much with it. So, with a copper short sword is actually, I know, that's crazy, isn't it? The copper short sword is actually useful. It feels like super awkward. Alright. You know what else is really cool now, especially with the mushroom biome? How much you can actually farm up mushrooms. Like before, it didn't seem like they grew much, but every biome I've been in, maybe it's because it's the new large worlds, they're extremely big, and you get a ton of mushroom. I made Zenith one a few days ago. It's so overpowered. Yeah, I know. That's the cool part. I hope they don't tweak it. It's the endgame weapon. It should be overpowered, right? So I hope they leave it alone and they don't do anything with it. But that's how I feel it should be. Then I think it's copper short sword. Yes, that's the funny part. Spore skeleton got me. You know, in previous iterations, in like 1.3 and earlier, especially 1.3, I never really saw spore skeletons unless you made a bigger biome. That's like the rare time I actually see them. And it's actually kind of nice. So, yeah, I actually prefer, and it's shameful at that. How shameful is that? Ah! How shameful is it the shameful copper short sword actually serves a purpose? How funny. The SDMG needs to have some same amount of DPS as Zenith. I would like to see that. I'm not going to complain about that. So the Savage Wood Sword. I actually like the copper short sword now, man. How crazy is that? Yes, they've implemented a lot of the old music in this. It's really good. I like how they've done that. It adds variety, and it's a new spice on things. By repurposing it and bringing it in, it's very good. I don't like the Zenith. It's just a ranged weapon. That's not in class. Well, I do feel like melee does need some kind of like range to it. I mean, having those projectiles, especially later in game, is nice. But melee gets very, very brutal sometimes. They can get the real brunt of it, if you know what I mean. Alright, since I've already bypassed this several times, let me just go ahead and grab it now. So I wish I made further progress on this. But yeah, at least in the meantime, you guys will have content covered for the next 5 days the same. I am working on the Terraria Top 5. My timeline for that is maybe tomorrow or Sunday-ish, worst case scenario. So you're going to have at least one video per day, and maybe a day or two of 2 videos, so we're going to be keeping things covered. Just joined. Hey, what's going on, Braden Fraser? How you doing, buddy? Hopefully you had a good week. Need to make true melee do like 10 times more damage than it's doing. I kind of agree with that, actually. I feel like melee should be buffed up a little bit more. Because when you're going in for the kill, it's rough. I'm not going to lie. It is rough. Now, my plans for this character, I don't really have any set plans. I'm just kind of going with what I'm going. That's why I'm using a copper short sword right now. I can't believe I'm still saying that. Copper short sword. Previously, we would have ditched this and gone with something much better. But man, I am really impressed. I'm going to have to make a note of this in the future. Yeah, it is. It is. True melee, like fetid bagnacks, true melee, like up front. It's a gamble. It's very crazy. So yeah, absolutely. Like I said earlier in the stream, you know what's really crazy is doing medium core in expert mode, because you can almost have a broken world if you die the wrong way. And I say that, how did I miss this heart earlier? Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that heart. But you can actually break a world in medium core, because if you get stuck in an event like the Goblin Invasion, and let's say you're away from your spawn point, and you die, you have to go all the way back, and the goblins are super unforgiving in that regard. Oh, these things are painful. I mean, I'm not doing a whole ton of damage, but look at my DPS, and look how I can actually keep them at bay. It's actually better than the wooden sword. That is amazing. Until I died, of course, by a spore bat. I'm doing the worst possible thing by going through the mushroom biome. Because the enemies are a little bit more buffer. I'm surprised Crimson isn't here. Crimson tends to pop in every now and then. He tends to pop in. So yeah, going back to what I originally stated earlier, the lighting here is a little bit different because it is like super hot out. It was up to 87 degrees, which is like... It's in the upper 30s Fahrenheit, I believe. Not Fahrenheit, Celsius, excuse me. For those who go by Celsius. It's in the upper 30s. Maybe closer to 40-ish. I don't know the total conversion off the top of my head. But yeah, it was 87 degrees here Fahrenheit, and it's hot. This room, when I'm recording, gets very hot. And the Ranger class all the way. Do you like lizards? Do I like lizards? I have no problem with them. I do like reptiles. I love turtles, but I don't have any right now. I would like to get more in the future. Absolutely. I think they're very cool creatures. I almost thought about getting a bearded lizard. My cousin actually had one. But I love all reptiles, to be honest. It dropped to 20 degrees Celsius here. Total bliss. I bet, man. I bet. I mean, I do like it when it gets hot, but I also don't like it. It all depends on what you have to do. Working outside is easier when it's warm, because I despise working outside when it's cold. It is just brutal. But yeah, I mean, it has its own pitfalls, but let me just go this way because that is a total you-know-what show over there. Look how huge this biome is. It's freaking massive. How many zoos has Graz rated for turtles? Well, thankfully I haven't had to rate any zoos for them. But yeah, I've gotten lucky. Actually, I've purchased a couple turtles that aren't native to my state, which is totally legal, by the way. You can purchase turtles that are not resident to your state here. And I actually found one that it was disabled. So we took care of him for a good while. I had him for almost like 10 or 12 years before he passed. It was a blessing. Love lizards. I love lizards. Too, I have a bearded dragon. That's what it's called. Yes. Bearded dragons are pretty nice. What I also like about reptiles, especially with lizards, is that they eat the insects. We get plenty of insects around here. So getting food for them is not a problem. I would have gotten... I thought about snakes at one point, but I can't do the whole feeding. Like, I can't feed mice and other creatures like that. I don't know what it is. It's insects is one thing. I don't mind insects, but the mice, it hits a certain soft spot. I've had pet mice before, so I can't do mice or rats. It hits a soft spot for me. I'm a softie. Okay, we're gonna have company here with this miner. What lives do you have her? Do I have her like around me? Oh, I couldn't tell you offhand, like natural wise. Oh, yeah, I may not have to focus down here. I was gonna try to climb up, but I couldn't do it. I hate. Ooh, leeches? No, leeches are no. No, man. Leeches feel kind of weird. They do. If you've ever had a leech on you, they feel kind of weird. I remember we were I'm trying to remember what grade it was, but back in elementary school, they had this like show, like an expose of all these wild critters, and they had this thing like with a tub of leeches, and it's like really, really weird. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about them. No leeches. My favorite lizard breed is the Marcus Zuckerbuck. Yeah. Oh, Zuckerbus. Marcus Zuckerbus. The leech. I don't know, man. I get the feeling social media may not be the same here soon, but that's a whole other topic. No leeches from the acid rain. Oh. Those leeches. Leeches are just free snacks. It depends on where you live and how you view them. Hey, Arrow Slayer, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hey, you got a little mini biome right there. Unfortunately, nothing much going on in it. So today we're doing Master Mode playthrough. This actually will go in the same playlist as the series I recently started. I did get started with that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we need to get some more ore. We need to get better armor. This is Master Mode to every truest extent, meaning mobs are going to be very unforgiving. Of course, they've been very unforgiving so far, but it's truly the bosses that kind of got upgraded. That's going to be the pain. So yes, hello, and welcome. Everything is a free snack if you want to eat it. That's true. If you want to eat it, it could be a snack. Could it be good for you? That's a different story. That I cannot advocate depending on what you eat. So eat carefully. I have not tried Master Mode just yet, just Journey Mode. It's Journey Mode, I have to admit, is kind of fun. That's going to be great for all those people who like to craft things. And to me, I like collecting things just for the duplicator. It's almost kind of like a challenge in itself for that. But I like Journey Mode as a kind of like a kick around, play around mode where I can craft things and kind of experiment. If I were to start Top 5 series again anew, Journey Mode would be the best thing for me because then I could just duplicate whatever I needed for a playlist and kind of go from there. But I love Journey Mode. Master Mode, it's going to beef things up. Once again, everything gets buffed up in hit points. Some things get more damage, so again, you got to be very careful with that. I'm happy you moved your face cam. Oh, you mean on the layout? How do you feel about the new layout, guys? I know it's a little bit different. It's not the same as the green one we had. It's a little bit more like yellow-orange kind of color. But yeah, I hope it's nice. I do have a green screen, but I may get rid of it. I may just sell it off. Why didn't I use that life crystal? Dummy. Awesome. Glad you guys like it. Journey Mode wings are OP, no fall damage. I know, man. That's so awesome. To get wings so early and to take no fall damage is beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Yeah. Yeah. Hard mode kind of... I mean, Master Mode makes me not want to fight as much. It makes me want to avoid fighting. Especially with Earthworm Jim there. These worms are super annoying. Yeah, I'm already down half health. I need to heal for that. Where's the worm? We've almost hit 25-minute mark. Really? Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, man. Actually, for me, yeah, 25-minute streaming. I did start a little bit early just to get the countdown going. I'm going to go with a 10-minute countdown just because sometimes it's easier for me that way. Yeah. For this one, I'm going solo next Saturday. I'm aiming for a multiplayer stream, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to try to aim for midday next Saturday. I won't be streaming regular time Friday here. I will be streaming over on Twitch. It may be a little bit later. And I'll probably talk about that announcement I made earlier again a little bit further down the line. But if you like retro games, I'm making my June the month of retro gameplay for me over there. I'll still do my regular here, but I'll be doing retro over on Twitch. Oh my god, Earthworm Jim, you're killing me. Can I get him to the ground? Slightly. Welcome back, Zray. How you doing? Hope you had a good week. Out of all the worm-type enemies, worms are the most annoying early game. I will poke the living daylights out of you. Where you at? Did he run away? Did you give feedback when users donate via Streamlabs? Yes, it should. Did something come through Streamlabs? Well, actually, I use Stream Elements. I have a link down below in the description. I don't know if the voice stuff actually works. It should, though. It should. Actually, I probably didn't see the feedback. If somebody actually did, and I didn't see it, I apologize. It showed on stream, okay. It probably didn't read. Well, thank you for that, by the way. I'm sorry I missed that. Shoot. Shoot. Well, thank you. Under the previous layout, it actually read it. But under this one, I changed the layout. I don't know if it read it. Because when it reads it, it goes through my speakers and I hear it. Ooh, I'm sorry about that. But thank you if you did. Thank you. I really appreciate it. As I said in the video description or the stream description, they're not expected. But if you guys do a super chat or you do a donation, it's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for generosity. Because it does help me do some of this stuff. It really does. YouTube actually the income from YouTube actually paid for our multiplayer servers before. But with COVID-19 and everything, and with the adpocalypses, YouTube doesn't really pay much of anything anymore. So any donations, like, it always helps toward those efforts. Chippy, it's helping you test the waters. Well, thank you, Neo. I'll have to go back and make sure. I did the layout, but I don't think it actually did the reading. It could have been my speakers, though. Let me see. Chippy said mobile is coming before console. Is that true? It was stated, actually, by developers. They wanted to get it out. They wanted to get mobile out first, but they weren't sure when. They were aiming for the end of this year. Again, it was stated, but it wasn't, like, set in concrete that it would. But they did state that, yes. So they're going to try. They're going to try, to say the least. You know when 1.4 is coming out on console. Unfortunately, at this time, we don't know. Actually, that kind of goes back to what I just stated. It's like they want to get mobile out first, but that's what they state. They don't know. They don't have a time frame just yet. So we're kind of waiting to see what happens with it. Would you make the green screen have a lizard on it? That would be hilarious. Please do. I mean, it could be a thing. The green screen I got right now was a cheap one. It's mainly made of cloth, but it takes a good 10 to 15 minutes to set up. It is super annoying. So I kind of just got tired of setting the green screen up. I would like to get the Elgato one, but that thing is super pricey. Last time I looked, it was like roughly $199. And I don't even make that much in YouTube in a month anymore. So, oh, here we go. Here's a gem tree. Kind of excited by that. I haven't seen too many of them, but yeah, the Elgato green screen, you gotta pay for that sucker. Hey, Purple Fairy, I like that. Alright, I hate how YouTube does 2 ads. Yeah, they do. Hey, it took me right to health, which was right down there. Very cool to say the least. I love these fairies too. They're a good way to get little notifications when things are nearby. Also, that is really great because I need a ton of health. What are you? Salamander. There we go. Hey, there we go. There's a salamander for you down here. Looks more like a gecko, but it's a salamander. Oof, this is iffy. From the bay. Look at that, man. I'm still in awe about how helpful Copper Short Sword's been since they've made the change. That was the biggest thing, was like making it directional, I think. As soon as they made it directional, it added so much purpose to it. I'm not chatting, I'm playing Calamity. It's all good, Xbox. You know, I do that too sometimes when I go to people's streams. I just sit back. I'll either watch or I'll have it in the background. It's totally understandable. I do it sometimes too, man. It's all good. Oh my goodness, did I run out of torches? Lizards are cute. They are. They are absolutely cute. Only problem with short sword is right now, like this, I am doing like almost no damage. Oh my goodness. Oh. This is the power of master mode, man. If you're not prepared. But I gotta see what's in that chest. I gotta see what's in the chest. I'm wondering if everything is updated. When can we cross-platform? I'm guessing no, but it would be cool. Yeah, I haven't heard much on cross-platform, but if they did upgrade everything, it'd be really nice. If it was, but we have to see. Copper Short Sword is nice for directional combat, but gets outclassed by the spear. Yes, just because the spear does more damage and has a bit more knockback. But that's true. But now it's like the short sword is... The Copper Short Sword is actually, because it's more multi-purpose, it actually has more functionality, which is a big thing. Before, when you had no functionality to it, it was like, okay, it's there for a little bit, but I can use like a wooden broadsword to just do what I need. And that was it. Now, with the directional ability, it's like, hey, okay, this actually has more purpose to it. Probably should grab that chest. What's your favorite new favorite weapon in 1.4? I haven't gone through everything in 1.4 just yet, so for me to say I have a favorite is a little premature. But I mean, the whips. So far, I'm digging the whips in the Summoner series. I like how... It's almost like a double-edged sword. I like how they do damage. They give you another avenue of doing damage, but they're also kind of like a double-edged sword because enemies' attack speed is increased. But I like that it's another avenue for summoners. So it's just something you can do for more damage. But But I'm a big fan so far of the whips, absolutely. And only because of the whips, not of anything else. Get your mind out of the gutter. I know there's the ones out there. Oh my goodness. You know what? Loot. Actually, here we go. Another new weapon. This is actually kind of cool too. I like with the mace. Didn't do enough damage at first, but it was doing good damage. So yeah, it's actually really cool. Spear also has more active frames than a short sword, meaning a single pierce hits multiple times. That's true. But then again, if you miss, the cooldown can be punishing. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a bit of a double-edged sword or double-edged spear with that as well. Because if you miss, you gotta wait for that cooldown. Be right back. Okay, Braden. SOS, I'm not chatting. I'm just trying to get all the moons possible in. Okay, well, good luck with that, Connor. I wish you luck on that. Again, that sucks. That's a very evil move your sister did. I feel for you, my friend. Yeah, we're gonna move to mace. It's got more damage, and it also has more knockback. And I need more spears. I mean, more torches. What should I do? I've killed King Slime and I have Cthulhu. I'm playing Calamity. Now my memory's starting to go hazy with Calamity. A lot of times I just went over to the Calamity wiki and kind of Googled the bosses. I'm trying to remember which boss was after them. There was a boss, I can't remember. It feels so long ago, even though it really hasn't. I've been really focusing on the Summoner series, so I'm drawing a blank on that. I deleted her coloring book. Oops! Oh, I can see that's going to be interesting later on. Oh my gosh. Oh my OMG, I just defeated all 3 mech bosses. Well, congrats. That's awesome. Welcome to Plantera. That'll be coming for you. Bro, my bird is taking all my computer keys off. Oof. F in the chat for your keyboard. Nia, I'm sure you've done a serious playthrough, so you probably remember a lot of that. So starting off progression when it comes to Calamity, the bosses, trying to remember, oh, the Desert Scourge. If you haven't done Desert Scourge yet, do Desert Scourge. Oh my goodness, that's easier than Eye of Cthulhu. Desert Scourge is not bad at all. Planner's Master Mode is hard. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that fight. Planner's freaking... It's not easy. It's not. Even on Expert Mode, it gives me a headache. I know what I have to be doing and what needs to be done, but it's still a very challenging fight. Even just doing this, I'm just trying to get ores, and Master Mode is wrecking me on this. I'm sure the Eye of Cthulhu is going to be a real treat on here. When they announced the new boss in Journey's End, I thought it was Hard Mode Slime and Wall of Flesh. I didn't expect post-Golden Boss. Yeah. I think they're very good. I like the new bosses they have. I think they're very good. And here's the thing, I'll give you guys a little foreshadowing. In the Summoner Series, I tried the new Blood Moon. I'm trying to get the Poison Frog Staff. Oof. Let me just say, a 16 or 13% drop chance from one of those critters. And those critters have 1,000 hit points. You gotta fish them up. It's a 16% chance, I think. And it's like, they have 1,000 points. They are rough. Let me just tell you that much. Get wrecked, slime. There we go. I like I can swing and keep him at bay, right? Or not. Stay back at bay. Get wrecked. Yes, grenades and javelins make sure work with Desert Scourge. Even in death mode, it took me like 2 tries. Wow, that's awesome. One stage of the game. Are you in? I just recently started this. So there was an episode before this live stream. It's not very far along, believe me. It's fairly new. So right now, I got wooden armor, and it's very poor. Master Mode's challenging. It really is. Doing Ranger, that's awesome, Xbox. And I'm about to murder myself here with all this water coming in. So that's wonderful. So bats and skeletons, everything else. Oh my! It almost looks like there's a heart or something down there. I think. Well, I should have rope, right? Am I correct in that assumption? Normally I do have rope, but this time, yeah. What am I looking all around there for? Yeah, my inventory's a hot mess. When I go back eventually, I will fix that. We will have to straighten that up just a little bit. So we're going to make a way down. We have to go down in that mess. Hey, there's another mouse, I believe. I love wings that the buried champion give on expert thorium. Nice. I haven't made that far in thorium. I really haven't. I need to. But it seems very cool. I've always been intrigued by the thorium mod, even though I never did much with it. I do need to make some progress on that. I may just continue that and make it a separate series overall. But we've got 2 series going on the channel right about now. Plus I got another video coming out soon, so it's a lot going on. I knew you were going to come up. That's why I waited for that bat. Oh my gosh. Ugh. See, maces are nice. Oh, there's another building there, and I died from a black slime. But there's another chest. Okay, that's not that bad. Mine glitched and I had to come back. Sorry to hear that. Craft web rope. I should. Upgrade mace with 99 torches. Yes, that is actually correct. You can upgrade the mace with 99 torches. How many do I got now? 4. I need to get more slime. I got 6 gel. Maybe we should be doing that so we can upgrade it. And then from there, we'll kind of go down with that. Because it would be nice. It does more damage. But I do like the mechanic behind the maces. It's very nice. You can use it as a defensive shield, kind of like this. You can do range damage. And what do they consider this, by the way? Melee? Actually, there may be a good reason to do a mace playthrough, maybe. I have to go back and check the stages of progression for maces. But there may be a good cause to do a mace playthrough. I kind of like that. Hey, remember that whole thing about Kappa? Yes, I do. And so far, it has been for nothing. I have not had any issues with Kappa. But my content has always been kind of family-friendly for the most part. I've always liked that about my channel. I mean, there'll be some points where I will do some other things later on down the road. Some people saw some of my Twitch streams where I get a little less than family-friendly, but, you know, to each their own. Hello and welcome, Blazing Shadow Flame. How you doing? How many slime? 14. Okay. So I have more than enough wood. I just got to get more slime to make it possible. Now we're farming slimes. We're farming slimes to upgrade the mace, so we could definitely do more damage. Weapon class is called flails. Yeah, basically. You are correct. Your stupid Joy-Cons suck. Why is that, Connor? You got the drift? You have the Joy-Con drift? First flail you got. Yeah. Correct. Correct. You are correct. It's just the name of the one, but I just like it. I am back to Steam. The Steam glitch and lagged me out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You got the drift. Watch out for that. Yeah, that kind of sucks right about now. I don't know if Japan is still down, but if you sent your Joy-Cons in, they had a little bit of a delay on that. Yikes. Oh, here we go. Fun, fun. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get wrecked by a gnome. I'm going to get wrecked by Keemstar. No. Oh, hello. Look at this little setup. This is interesting. I like it. My Journey's World changed Classic. Wait a minute. My Journey World's changed to Classic. Did yours? Not that I know of. My Journey World's still Journey World. Hello and welcome. Hype for 1.4 on mobile. Can't wait. Yep. We're waiting to hear more information on that. Not much here. Also, my inventory is becoming a mess. I need to go back. I need to make another storage bin so I can clear it up. Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Come on. Come on, Keemstar. Yeah, I'm making memes now. I'm making jokes. Making fun of the fact that everyone calls Keemstar a gnome. You're a legend. Yes, you are. Well, thank you, Ben, for subbing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the content. Oh, never mind. Well, so much for that. Easy come, easy go. What happened when I was gone? Not quite sure, but I did get the mace, which is nice. Crap. Alright, well, we didn't really get anything down here. And... yeah. So much for that. Oh, well. Can I go back up? Yeah, more torches would always be good. When quarantine ends, it will... Oh, I missed out on that one. I was reading it just as it came up, so I missed out on that one. Okay, so we need what? 29 more? We're good? Yep, so if you guys missed it today, I put out another episode for the Summoner series. I hope y'all enjoy. I recorded 5 or 6 episodes. Yesterday was like really into the grind. I'm almost kind of burnt out on it. When quarantine ends, it'll be the best day of my life. Well, it'll be nice, but I don't know when quarantine is going to end. That's the only thing in some places it's still going very strong. That's awesome. Glad you like your job, buddy. I know the feeling. I like mine too. I did enjoy it and you saw my comments, so you know I was there. Yup. Pearl, I did see you. You've been on plenty of videos now, so I really appreciate the fact you've been viewing and commenting. It really does help. Yeah, YouTube was like really pushing the videos because a lot of people were viewing and commenting and everything, and it's because you guys like were really awesome. You guys were legends. I greatly appreciate it. Seems lately though YouTube stopped kind of pushing them, so it is what it is. But it was fun while it lasted. I'm still gonna do what I've been doing. So, yep. As always, if you enjoy the content, I recommend throwing a like button on that, as again it greatly helps. And as always, I always appreciate your opinions. Hello and welcome. My favorite opener of the Shadow Knives. They're powerful and look cool. I do agree with the look cool part, and they do help out, yes. Yeah, I think I know what she's talking about. Windy Day event. You know what's really cool about this is like when you have the background, if you pay attention and you look in the background sometimes, like with this windy event, you'll literally see the slimes and balloons go flying by. It's really kind of cool. And I know I mentioned it before, but especially at night when you see the stars fall in the background, then you easily know that at some point those stars are going to be landing somewhere on your world. And sure enough, they always do. Also, is it just me, but has anyone else been playing 1.4 and noticed that Starfall has been very plentiful? We've been getting a lot of stars, I've noticed. I love the balloon slimes. I know they're cute. But my question is, who's putting all these slimes in balloons? Oh, here we go. Here's a new enemy. The Angry Dandelion. Get wrecked. I'm just going to let you sit there and get wrecked. Thank you. It's a very interesting concept. I kind of like it. My yard has plenty of angry dandelions. Believe me, they're multiplying like crazy. They're literally multiplying like weeds, you would say. Hello and welcome. How you doing? We're pretty solid on mods right now. We've actually got the mod base covered. But if things pick up later on, like if our streams get busier, I would definitely add more mods for sure. Now, I usually reward people who've been to a bunch of live streams. Yeah, I'm usually pretty cool with a lot of poke, even with trolls, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whether it's all chill, whether it's chill or not, I don't let things get to me. Your name is a joke, but it's Bend Over, so there you go. Actually, that was my screen name a few times when I used to go trolling sometime way back in the day. I haven't done trolling things in a while. I have not trolled message boards in a good long time. Way back when. Oh, that was interesting. I have not played golf yet. I haven't seen any footage except for teasers. I know. I've been intrigued by that. I want to make a video. I'm sure somebody probably already has, but I want to make a video or do something about how to do golf. And I know where I died, I missed out on a building. I will go back to that a little bit later. I'm just trying to explore for a little bit right now. But we will go back to the other building and see what's going on in there. Okay, so we should have enough now or close to it. Yep, there we go. I'll have to go back and craft it. My sophomore chemistry class. I love the music for the Windy Day event. I know, it's really cool. I liked a lot of the music they've done. They've repurposed some of the music. They brought some new stuff in. It's really great. Bro. Boulder traps are still my freaking enemy. I swear. Every patch, it gets me every time. Go off and help find floating islands. That's good to know. It's me, John. Well, I didn't take chemistry in sophomore class, so I'll say that. It does kind of have that feel to it. I see where you're coming from. Mobile was updated for controller support. That was really nice. Because it made me rethink. I don't have it on iOS right now. I have Terraria on so many different platforms. I've never gotten around to getting it on iOS. I might do that one day. Just because of the control support. Hey, Dragon Soul. Well, what's going on, buddy? If I didn't see you before, I apologize. But I had to give you a shout out. F in the chat. Yup. Actually, one video I did put that F in the chat. Oh, let's see if I can make it back once again. I should have upgraded that blasted mace. Yeah, there will be a video if I didn't. I think it's going to be in the future, but yeah, F in the chat for that. F in the chat for the boulder. Was it worth it? It was a band of regeneration, so I guess it wasn't totally worth it. Got regeneration potions. That was worth it. Hey, what can we drop? You. Hey, Brian David. I've seen you a few times. I remember seeing you a few times. Hello, hello, and welcome. Do meme review. I may not be the best at meme review. I do want to make a Terraria top 5 memes, though. Kind of like memes in-game, that is. Okay, I'm out of there anyway. We've done looted it. I've got enough torches. I'm going to upgrade the mace. We'll go from there. I saw one video and the intro said, insert text. And in their video editor, they just wrote their name. Interesting. Very interesting. There is no censorship in English. Well, it depends on which words. Well, we're pretty covered in mods right now. Alright, so I've got to go here and upgrade that mace. Flaming mace. An upgrade. Godly. Now that was actually worth it. Just the prefix alone was worth it. Like, do you mean do I curse? I've done it before on streams, but mainly on Twitch. I've keep things here on YouTube for the most part family friendly. Just because YouTube likes that kind of thing, and I don't know. I'm trying to get back into the algorithm so that way I can actually start growing the channel once again. So yeah, I'm trying to be a good boy. But I've done it. I've cursed on streams before. There's also no mod support on mobile, if I remember correctly. That is correct. I don't think we're ever going to see mod support on mobile or console, only because it'll be so much behind it. And even if they did have mod support, Calamity and such probably wouldn't be what we would expect it from, like on PC. Because I think there's certain things with Sony and Microsoft to where they have certain rules, so to speak. So I don't think they'll be able to make some things the same. So, what else did we miss? Okay, so we're pretty caught up. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being gay. Nothing wrong with that at all. I support equality for everyone. Yeah, see how much of a difference that makes? Plus to get on fire. It's so lovely. Hello and welcome, Firefly. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Did you have a good week? Go down here and get that other chest. So this is actually one of the more plentiful worlds I've had so far. Well, thank you, Pearl. See the whole craziness about what's going on in the world. I'm more of a person, when it comes to beliefs and everything, everyone should have their thing. Leave everybody alone as long as it doesn't, affect you personally or hurt anybody else. Just leave them alone. Everyone should have their own thing. Everybody should be able to do what they want. People have the right to do their thing. So let them be. That's just how I be. Let them be. Can I play Starbound? I can play. I still have Starbound somewhere. I haven't played in ages. Warding Hermes boots. Okay, well, I'm switching them out because they're warding. and more defense in Master Mode is nice. And Spelunker Potion, really great. So, Gel, you go here. You go here, and I'm just trashing the knives. Because I just don't care. I don't care about knives at all. Knives out. Isn't that the whole point of Bill of Rights? Yup. Supposed to be. But politics, buddy. Politics. Politics is a very evil thing. Also, squirrel statue. So, yeah, that's why I don't care for politics whatsoever. People will take whatever and bend it to what they want, just for their own sole purpose. Politics is evil. I think coronavirus is fake. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Coronavirus... There's a lot of people who died of symptoms. As a matter of fact, I have a cousin, or I should say a cousin once removed, who got it. Or maybe, I think it's twice removed. Yeah, I think it's twice removed. But I have a little cousin that was actually affected by coronavirus and got rashes all over the lower part of his body. It was nasty. By the way, to keep everyone in order, don't mute without discussing the first... Oh, okay. When it comes to that. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's pretty fair, Odin. I'm down with that. Being Terraria on my computer today. I would like to play with you for a little while. That's awesome, Pearl. That's really awesome. Hopefully you can join us next Saturday. Also, hopefully at some point we can get another server up because I want to get a lot of folks in. I want to do like a big raid like we did before with the Moon Lord. We did a Moon Lord that had like, what, almost 1 million hit points? Welcome to the Master Race. Yes, indeed. When it comes to consoles, there's only one Master Race, the PC. Welcome to the Master Race. Thanks for understanding. Also, if that didn't come across very good, it may be my noise filter. I try to put a noise filter on this mic so it doesn't pick up a lot of background noise. I do have a fan in the background trying to keep this room cold. That's also why the lighting is not what it is today. For those who have come in recently, normally the whole room is lit up, but because it's so warm out and because this closed-off room builds heat very quickly, I had to limit the lighting just for today. At some point, I will have to come up with a better way to keep it lit. Yeah, I don't really limit people here when it comes to speech. I know we've had people who come in here trolled. We've had people who come in here said some bad stuff, but I don't care. Just as long as you don't spam. Please don't spam. Like I said, people can come in here and say they hate my content, or they don't like my content, or whatever. It's fine. You can hate my big dumb voice. That's fine, too. Just do me a favor, please don't spam. Because spam doesn't help anything, and the mods don't care for it, and I don't see any reason to spam. How do I play with you in Terraria? Well, for PC, you have to be friends on Steam, and I don't know if this layout has it, but my Steam name should be up there. It's Elemental Factor. You can friend me on Steam, and sometimes I will be available on Steam to where you can send an invite, or I think you can ask to be invited one way or another. But yeah, that's how it's usually done. But next Saturday, I may have a limited amount of people because I'll be hosting most likely. And my internet doesn't have the highest ratio. Well, it's 50 up and down megabits, which sounds like a lot, but when I have multiple devices on the internet, on the router, it can get chewed up pretty quickly. I try to dedicate at least 60 megabits for upload speed for streaming. So when other people join my connection, it can kind of bog things down a little bit. How did I come up with my name? It's just a screen name I've had from like ages ago on AOL Instant Messenger. I just kind of like on the fly. It's completely weird. But it was just a username I had for the channel way back when I used to comment on other people's videos. Oh man, this mace wrecks him. But yeah, I just kind of left it. I never really... I thought about like Graz Gaming or Elemental Factor Gaming, but I just kind of stuck with Elemental Factor. To note though, there is an Elemental Factor Plays channel, and that is my backup channel. I do have like some stuff over there, like Minecraft and all. I haven't uploaded there in like a good bit, but I should. It's a more diverse channel. One day I promise I will. I may send my Twitch streams over to that channel. How can you dedicate 60? Oh no, it's just 16. How can I dedicate it? I did set some limiters. in OBS, but other than that, I mean, if I can say 16, but it doesn't really mean much if it doesn't really do it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I'm trying. So it kind of is, once again, it is what it is. Yeah, it's just 16 megabits. Now, on occasion, the cable company will be generous, and they'll be like, hey, would you like a free trial of our 100 megabit service? And it's like, yeah, sign me up for that. But then, you know, it's only for a month or so. They haven't given it back since. When I play Terraria, I get 200 FPS. Nice. Yeah, I got my answer when you said 16. You can't give more than when you... Yeah, exactly. I speak a little bit too quick sometimes. I noticed that. Like when I watch Luke Games, when he does his giveaway series on the weekend, it makes me think how fast I can speak sometimes, and there's some misunderstanding. So I need to kind of control my speed a little bit. Scared the crap out of me. I just fell down a hole and crushed me. Oops, sorry about that, Xbox. Sorry to hear that. It says it can't find your user. That's weird. See, people get that every now and then. Elemental factor is all one word, and the O in factor is a 0. Try that. Because that's one thing I've also noticed in YouTube. I have to keyword factor in that way. Because a lot of folks will do elemental space factor. And I've actually gotten some search results through that. How many total hours have I played? Ooh, I couldn't tell you. It's over 1,000 and some, to be honest. But I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I want to say like a year or two ago, it was almost 1,000 by then. There's the trigger, by the way. I see that trap. Let me get that. Let me get that trap. I want no parts of that. Yeah, hanging up there. Danger sense potion. This is lovely. Yeah, when it comes to that subject, I mean, I don't... To each their own. That's all I'll say on that, you know. Well, thank you, Braden, to sub for that channel. Yeah, I definitely need to start uploading more stuff over there. So, some of the retro streams may end up over there. Keep an eye out for that. I think there's 100 subs over on that channel right about now. But I definitely got to do more cool stuff with it. Oh my goodness, look at all the health. Look at all that health. Yeah, I'm just gonna pin you down. That'd be great. 1,445 hours. Thank you for looking into that, Neo. I really appreciate that. Yes, that was it. Okay. So yeah. Spent a good chunk of time. Not the most. I know people who've had a lot more hours than that. Believe me. But it's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid amount. 1, 2. Health upgrade. Always good stuff, man. Now, for those who, and I'm sure there's probably very few left, who don't know, over 200 hit points, things can get very ugly when you get over 200. I'm hoping we don't see, crap. 180 hit points, but they hit like a truck. That's why I gotta get better armor. Okay, I need to know it when I've actually put money in Steam XP. Stop this. Oh, when it comes to the spam, someone spamming. That's cool. Yeah, that's the other thing. Sometimes, even when you hit subscribe and you hit the bell, it can still be funny then sometimes too. That's why I always tell people, make sure you hit all. And even then, when you hit all, sometimes it may be funny and it may not give you everything. Yeah. Let me just say, and you're going to see this in the Summoner series, on medium core expert mode, this is why I say it's broken sometimes, it's hell. It is absolutely hell. Because yes, I almost got mad, because my world was broken at one point, I almost got mad with the Summoner series. There was a lot of stuff I cut out, because there were some bad words that were dropped during that. I couldn't record, because it was bad. But I did give an overall result of what happened, and my town looked like a ghost town. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. All right, enough of this nonsense. I'm cleaning this inventory up now. I've had enough. I've literally had enough of this garbage. This garbage. I'm gonna be fancy with this. I'm done with this garbage. There we go. I'm gonna make a junk chest just to clear all this crap out. I may build another house just so I can get the merchant in here to be like, here you go, buy my junk, and then we're moving on. On journey mode, you can make it master mode on advanced, even more brutal. Yes. But see, that's great. That's great for testing stuff and all because you can actually put it on that. I'm going to make this where all my reagents and potions go. And I may actually drink a regeneration just for backup. Here, I need to put ores and good stuff like that. And anything else? I need gems. Gems go there too. Also, may make some gem corns. Hit the 1 hour mark that we have, and we are going strong. Man, after that 1.4 stream we started, it was like really cool. It just like something really resonated. I've been enjoying streaming ever since. I know we probably won't hit that again for quite some time, but it was fun. Very fun to say the least. What do the seeds do? You mean the gem corns? You can actually plant trees. Oh, you're talking about the world seeds maybe, for the worthy seed. I've heard something about that, but I don't know what the seed number was. For the worthy seed, I've heard something about it. I heard it was rather brutal. See, I got my thoughts crossed on that. Well, thank you, Braid. I'm glad you enjoyed the content here. And the good news is you'll have plenty of content coming within the next several days. I do have a top 5 plan. You're going to have plenty of Summoner Series vids coming up. I may do a Master Mode vid here too. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot coming. You're going to get at least 1 to 2 vids a day. So don't worry about that. You'll have some stuff coming. Okay, there we go. So that is the link. Is that the thing? I'll have to look into that. I'm confused as to how Terraria Otherworld was canned, but Terraria 2 is still releasing. I think the way it was unfolding, the way it was developing, and how they didn't see eye to eye at some point, I just think there was just too much. They were going to go back and remake the whole thing from ground up, but I think they just got to the point where it was like, you know what? If you're going to remake the whole thing from ground up, you may as well make it Terraria 2. That's kind of how I see it. It was just, they had some ideas. Engine Softworks had their own ideas. That's kind of why mobile and console was different. But after a while, there was just a split. So Pipeworks Studio came in. And by the way, I always give Pipeworks Studio a big shout out because they follow me on Twitter. Big shout out to those guys because I respect them. I love Pipeworks for that. Yeah, I've seen some of T's vids. T's very good. I like T as well. T actually popped in one of the streams. I was kind of taken back by that. You see, I know for Journey's End is 33. I haven't heard any others. Interesting. Yeah, I was like, man, when I blew up, it was like a really hectic time. And it was like, I really wanted to push a lot of content out, but I kind of overworked myself in a way. Looking back now, I would take my time and focus on getting more content done and more content done right. If I could do it all over again. Do you think PewDiePie will come back to Terraria? I would be shocked if he didn't. I think it'd be good if he did. But, I mean, with all this new stuff, I'm seeing a lot of other people playing Terraria right about now. I've seen some good people play Terraria. I've seen some other less than savory streamers play Terraria, so I'd be shocked if he didn't. I would love to see him come back, though. Yeah, I did sub to... I'm pretty sure I subbed to T. If I didn't, I'll have to go back and check. I'm pretty sure I did, though. I'm subbed to a lot of the bigger Terraria YouTubers. Yes, I know the 3 seeds. I know the 5, 16, 20, 20 seed. Absolutely. I know that one. Yeah, he thought he finished Terraria, but he only got the beginning of hard mode. Oh, absolutely. He needs to get back in there. He needs to take the 1.4 challenge, that's for sure. Nothing seems so hard about For the Worthy Seed. Interesting. See, I've only heard about it through stuff on Twitter. literally, I've seen people discuss it on Twitter, but other than that, I don't know much about it. Someone will have to send it to me on Discord so I can take a look at it. Maybe I can make a vid or something out of it. The only problem is the jungle, nothing else. Really? I don't know. I don't know. Unless there's like corruption all across the jungle or something. Enemies and bosses have their health and damage doubled alongside difficulty bonuses. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so we went that way. Let's go to this way. Ow. I hit a trap with a rail cart. That ain't fun. Need more health? Any more goodness? Slow down here. Oh, there we go. Another mushroom biome. Well, how about that? Oof. Yeah, I know you're there. I've seen that. Just out of my corner of my eye, I did see that piranha lurking. He was lingering. Do you think the Moon Lord texture will look like it has legs one day? Maybe. Yeah, that's the one meme I gotta pick up. I gotta pick up the Moon Lord's legs. I never did that. And Chippy's couch. I don't know, would you consider Chippy's couch a meme? I mean, I think it is, but I don't know. I'm not the best at meme culture, so take it for what it's worth. All enemy damage is increased by 33% after oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just heard about it, so I can't... You guys know more about it than I do at this point. I have to look into it. Handsome Moonlord. I did see the handsome Moonlord meme. That's Chad Moonlord. That's the Chad Moonlord. Hey, there he is, Jake. Jake the man. Yeah, at some point, Jake, we gotta get you... I do want to get a podcast going. Like I said, I want Jake to be my first guest. So at some point, we will have to do that, man. Whether it's gaming, top 5, or whatever. We will have to do that. But welcome. It's good to see you, man. Also, Jake probably seen some of my later tweets. You are the night owl, man, I swear. I've seen you on Twitter while I'm streaming on Twitch. And this is like 8 o'clock in the evening for me. So I know it's super late where you're at. Also, I got the hook, which is nice. Now I can make chains. I can actually get a grappling hook. Praise the grappling hook. Yes, I have HD mic arriving sometime soon. Really? Nice. Are you gonna do YouTube? Are you gonna do some streaming? Because there you go. You gonna do a podcast? Yeah, right now Calamity isn't set up for 1.4. It'd be cool if it was. I'm kind of intrigued by what we could see from 1.4 on Calamity. Also, I think it was stated in Terraria Discord that we may still see some minor content incoming, but again, the major update stuff is already out of the way. So, I mean, even if it's minor, that's still really cool. I mean, it's something to be really excited for. I mean, any minor stuff is better than nothing. Stupid bats. Hoping to destroy my social life by streaming on Twitch. There you go. I will say one thing, Jake, streaming on Twitch is challenging, and nothing much out of this chest. That's a bit of a bummer. Arrow statue, I'll get that. It's challenging because the most audience I get from Twitch is usually from followers here on YouTube. Drawing an audience on Twitch is very difficult because the communities are somewhat small and they're already dedicated. So it can be, again, it's rough. You consider Chippy's couch to be a piece of furniture? Okay, so it's not meme worthy. It's not a joke. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just wondering. I see it as a gag joke. What if you can make Geometry Dash in Terraria? That would be interesting. Be very interesting. Also, there's a chest up there. It's not. Is it Dead Man's or not? I can't tell. Well, either way, I wish you luck, buddy. I really do wish you luck. Back on your PC? Awesome. Welcome back, Jake. Yeah, I wish you luck on that, man, because Twitch like YouTube. Twitch, if anything more than YouTube, is something you really got to stick with. Don't get discouraged by your smaller numbers. 9 times out of 10, I turn off all my numbers things only because it can be a bit of a downer. Especially if you're doing a good stream and you feel like you wish you had more. It can be a bit of a... Don't let the numbers detract from doing what you do, man. You heading out, Disorder? Well, thank you for stopping by, buddy. Have a good one. Hope you have a good weekend. Do I like baseball? I did. I haven't kept up with it in later years, though. Yeah, I would consider Chippy's Couch Chippy's Couch. Yeah, I mean, it is Chippy's Couch. I mean, his name's on it, so yeah, it's Chippy's. Yeah, you can make Sonic. I've seen some stuff. Somebody did like a Sonic map. I did see that. Well, Team Mod Loader, yeah. Well, now the Team Mod Loader's got its own separate entity. It's going to be really nice to see what kind of stuff we get. I don't know if it could be limited content, though. Maybe. Could we see limited content due to Steam? Kind of curious if that's possible. Couch crawl and roll. Yeah, there's so much stuff. There's like other streamers' items on that map too. They're finding other streamer stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of little gags they put in there on that special map. Well, that's good as always. It's a pleasure having you around here, so I'm glad you could stay. But yeah, I haven't kept up with baseball for a little bit, but I used to love baseball. I did play baseball back in the day, back in high school. I played like a year and maybe a half of baseball, but then I kind of just went back. Is it fun being a YouTuber? It's rough, I'll say that. But the thing about being a YouTuber is you have to do what you love. I like playing games and I like Terraria, so for me it's basically about trying to find time to do the recordings and all. But I love doing it. I love getting the feedback. The other thing too is, for me, is that I like the fact that my content can make somebody's day better. When somebody says that, your content, your videos made me happy, or, they cheer me up when I'm having a bad day, or, I just enjoy watching your videos. Stuff like that makes me happy because I can make someone's day better. I have the same thing too. There'll be other people, videos I watch that make me feel better. I just did that to myself. Nobody else to blame. I killed myself. Flipper Flop, thank you for stopping. Have yourself a wonderful day. I'll see you again next time, buddy. But it's about, you get joy from making someone's day better. You get joy from making somebody happy. To me, that's what I like, making somebody else happy. That's awesome. Yeah, I got to get together with Jake. We got to do some kind of podcast, or at least do an episode of a podcast. I got to try to get some people on. I don't know how easy it could be. I know everybody else has their own schedule, so I would love to have a sit down and chat with Luke Games. I would like to sit down and chat with Casper. Hey, if I could get some of the bigger ones on, I would love to sit down and chat with maybe like if I could get Chippy, but that's going to be a bit hard. Just anybody really. Oh no, dude, that's Blood Moon material right there. Oh no. Oh no, bros. Oh no, bros. That's not good. I've tried doing YouTube, got a subscriber on 5 vids, then quit. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's hard. It's absolutely hard. It's challenging. You're trying to get discovered, and it can take a while. To do YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, or anything else. Well, thank you, Jake. I know this word's pretty overused, but you're freaking damn. You're one awesome person. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. The thing about doing this stuff is, I tell everybody, you have to be stubborn. Be stubborn with it. Just do what you love doing, and just be stubborn. Don't let the numbers discourage you. Don't let things bring you down. You have to be like, I'm in this for the long haul. So when I first started doing YouTube, I had a very bad stutter, especially doing videos. I still do. You'll hear it. There's no lie to it. Actually, it's been coming back again lately because I don't do a lot of talking. I'm not a very talkative person, but the stutter's been coming back. But I spend a lot of time talking to myself, just trying to get my speech to be better. Just trying to get the stutter out, just trying to enunciate a little bit better. But yeah, it's one of those things. Even if you only get like 5 views, don't be discouraged. Keep at it. Keep doing it. Be stubborn. Just be stubborn. See, I'm not afraid to host a small channel or two. I know a lot of bigger YouTubers like it because it's an equal benefit both sides, but I'm not afraid to have like 1,000 subscriber person on or two, just to have a chat. Like Casper Games, I think, has 1,500. I would love to have Casper on to discuss some things. Absolutely. Grozcast, there we go. Yeah. What is Groz? I think it's a pretty interesting name. That's the one thing about a podcast, though. It's like, what name could I create that would kind of stick? Like, I thought the Factor Cast. I thought maybe like an abbreviation, like the EFC, like the Elemental Factor Cast. I don't know. But yeah, to do anything online like Twitch, YouTube, or anything like that, you got to be super dedicated. Just be stubborn. Well, like right now, I'm getting wrecked. This Blood Moon's gonna be freaking brutal, man. It's gonna be freaking brutal. Ragtag Elementals. There we go. If I ever were to make a YouTube channel, would you subscribe to me? I've subscribed to viewers before. Just be active. That's all I ask. Just be active. Because I've seen some folks give it a shot and then they get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Be active. Just remember, this isn't about... Here's the thing in the beginning. Don't think about who's watched what you've done. Think about what you've done that you've enjoyed. Do you enjoy doing it? Then make it. Right now that I'm doing all these videos, I enjoy making this stuff. I may sound like a total tool or a fool or whatever in these videos. I hope they're entertaining, but I'm sure at times they're probably not. But I enjoy doing it. So that's kind of why I've been cramming content out these past few days. Give details. Oh, okay, yeah. On Amazon, I saw they have a gaming PC for $300. Be wary. As I get killed here, be wary. No, be wary about lower... I mean, you could probably build a good gaming PC for around $350. Without a doubt, the materials are out there. Even though with the age of Corona, the prices are kind of spiking around here and there on certain parts. But just be wary. Some people will try to shortchange you when they make these PC builds. I've seen people try to jam in high-end video cards with like power supplies that are like 500 watts. And if your PC gets under heavy load, that's not going to work out. It's gonna be bad. Those $300 pre-builts usually come with FX 360s, and they're awful. Yeah, see, if you get like a Dell or like a whatever, just any kind of company-made PC rebuilds, they're gonna cut a lot of corners. You could go to some more like private seller PC makers, but again, just be careful because they may try to shortchange you on the fact that, they'll give you a high-end graphics card, which is great, but I've seen some like really questionable things. Like I don't know how you could fit a 1080 Ti with like a next gen Ryzen with like a 500 watt power supply. It's very sketchy. I mean, could you make it? Yeah, but if someone's gonna like really put the bolts to that PC, if you're gonna play a high-end game, it's not gonna rock out. Yeah, Wish. Don't even get me started on Wish. That's a hot train wreck. Somebody was selling a 1080 Ti on Wish for $8,000. Yeah, that's on Wish. No thanks. Wish is a scam and a half. Somebody actually tried to get me like a sponsorship. They had something on Wish. No thanks. I hear a lot of folks, and I've seen folks have serious issues with Wish. As a matter of fact, the other day I saw somebody had bought a phone case off of Wish. It was a while ago, and she was complaining about it. She said it's been like 8 weeks. Still haven't gotten the iPhone phone case. So it's like, yeah, I'm very, very, very wary about Wish. A lot of times what places like Wish will do is they'll send out a tracking number, or they won't even send that out. And they'll say, oh yeah, your package has been sent out. It should be coming within such and such amount of time. And because they sent that tracking number, you can't get a reroll or a rollback on your payment. Your payment processor may not give you a refund on that. So they're kind of sketchy sometimes. To worse than Wish or better. I don't know, man. When it comes to those third-party things, I'm very leery about it. Because there's people out there who will scam. I saw a few sellers selling 1080 Ti cards for $1. You know what they would say if things... Yes, if it's too good to be true, then it most likely is. Because there actually was somebody who paid cheap. They got a 1080 Ti. They purchased it cheap. I don't think it was Wish, though. I think it was somewhere else. And I'm out of potions already? That's not good. Dude, Master Mode is wrecking me. Till I get better armor, this is absolutely wrecking me. But yeah, they had actually ordered it. The 1080 Ti box had arrived, and it had some weight to it. And when they opened it up, it was a box of literal rocks. Like somebody took the bag off the video card and stuffed it with little rocks and then put it back in there. Excuse me. There was no graphics card. There was no, like, packaging. Like, there was no stickers or nothing. It was just, like, the little shiny bag with rocks in it. Dude, that is super sketchy. I would be furious. Absolutely furious. Amazon is vastly better than Twitch. Yeah, Wish. Why did I call them Twitch? Yes, Amazon is vastly better than Wish. Especially Amazon. Well, Amazon third-party sellers can be a bit sketchy as well. Just be mindful of that. Welcome back, Pearl. Just be mindful of it. But yeah, Wish is a scam and a half. Two YouTubers tries it. They got some stickers or something. Interesting. Yeah, I just heard of some absolute horror stories. But somebody pointed out a stream. Somebody on stream pointed out, this is somebody else's stream, where they had a card on Wish for that $8,000, and it's like, dude, no way. You don't have to do that, Dragon Soul. You don't have to dox yourself. You can get fossil armor with iron tools. I probably should at this point, because wood is not cutting it, especially during a blood moon. So I think the blood moon is finally over. Yes, it is. So yeah, if I have enough, which I may have... Well, I still have 25 iron. When I go back, I'll check to see how much iron I have. I may be able to make enough iron pickaxe, and then we'll go from there. Never used Amazon since they don't have shipping and office here in Sweden. Oof. Well, so much for that. Isn't Amazon like Wish? No. Alright, what do we got down here? Oof. I don't like the water. Something good might be down here, but I don't like the water. But yeah, that's the other thing, going back to what we were saying before we discussed the Wish and stuff and all, is that I do kind of want to do a podcast or something on Twitch too. I only buy stuff off Wish after checking the 1-star reviews. That's actually a very good way to go. I would recommend to do that everywhere. Take a look at the 1-star reviews. Sometimes you're going to see some stuff that people have over-exaggerated, but sometimes you're going to see some legit stuff. Granted, when it comes to manufacturing, there's going to be some hiccups. So yeah, there's going to be some issues, or some people had to send some stuff back. It's not all that way, but, you know, you have to gauge it by the 1-star reviews. If a product has a majority of 1-star reviews, be very, very leery. But look at the 1-star and then work your way back. You have to see how many star reviews it has the most. Because on Amazon, there's a lot of 5-star reviews, and a lot of them are paid for. They won't admit to it, but a lot of those reviews are paid for. If the 1-star reviews are full of typos and stupid people, it usually means that someone's thoughts that Golden Ring, Super Sale, yes. Yup. Well, I've seen some people, too, do some reviews on there that were just like, oh, well, I purchased this thing and it didn't do as it advertised. And meanwhile, they were using it completely wrong. You know? I mean, it happens. Google, really? I didn't hear anything about that. They took away 4 million 1-star reviews on TikTok just to get a good, just to get it on a nice rating. Really? I'm not a big user of TikTok. Actually, I think I'm out of the age range for TikTok. So there you go. Odin is venting. Dude, I've seen TikTok before. My wife used it for a little bit, but I've never used it. I definitely think it's something that's beyond me. So, yeah. One guy bought a phone case and complained that it didn't fit his calculator. Yeah, see, stupid stuff like that. There's health. Yeah, that's just really weird. I did actually buy a phone case for my iPhone that was on, not Amazon, Facebook. It wasn't a Wish. It wasn't through Wish. It was through something else, but it actually was kind of legit. It took them 3 or 4 weeks to get my case here. And it was like a magnet. It was like a regular case, but it was held together by magnets instead of clips. And the case broke after like the first drop. I knew it was too good to be true. I think it was like 18 bucks. But I mean, it was scratch proof, which was nice. It was kind of scratch resistant in that aspect, but once it fell, it was done. My screen didn't crack, but the protective screen cracked, which I guess did its job. But yeah, it was like non-functioning after that, so I didn't want to take any more chances. Yeah, Facebook sellers can very well be a very mixed bag. You're right in that regard. I was just very fortunate to get lucky on that. Hey, there we go. Throw some bombs. I have any bombs? I guess I don't. Oh, I do. Dummy. I just didn't see him over there. Yeah, you gotta be very careful with all Facebook sellers. Because, like you said, you don't know what you're gonna get. I just happened to luck out. Hope next time it may not be so lucky. But I think I've learned my lessons on all that. Next time I'm just gonna stick with the legit stuff. We can all learn a lesson. If something is too good to be true, it is. Yeah, that's a life lesson. Usually if something's too good to be true, it usually is. You just be very mindful, because on the internet, people, if they don't want your information, they want your money. That's how it usually goes. All the flickering. And nothing of value was found down here, except maybe back there. So we'll ride back and check that again. And before we talk about the rest of this video, sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, Raid never reached out to me. I guess I'm not good enough for Raid. I'm not good enough for Raid. He hurt my feelings. No, actually, I haven't really accepted any sponsorship lately. They do come occasionally, but we're in an age right now when it comes to sponsorships on YouTube that there's a lot of, like, crap going on. People are trying to hack people's accounts. They're hacking YouTubers' accounts and they're selling them off just to get, like, they're selling them off to just companies just to get an audience. So there's a lot of shady crap going on. That's kind of why I'm very limited when it comes to adverts and all. But yeah, you don't have to worry about that here. I've kind of scaled back a good bit. But I wouldn't oppose it. I mean, hey, I know if, you know, I'd be there if they were interested. Drove by their office a few days ago. Whose office was that? Raid Shadow Legends? Raid Shadow Legends has an office? Well, I mean, if they're getting all these YouTubers and everything, they probably do. Yes, they do have a lot of ads in-game. They're on a lot of different stuff. Like, I have a wide variety of YouTubers I started following lately, like mechanic-wise and all, and they're sponsoring mechanics, which is funny. Because I tune in for someone working on cars, and they're talking about Raid Shadow Legends. Con S. Olsen, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it, buddy. Yes, Florian Games. Oh, wow. So you have an office near you. That's really cool. So what you're saying, Neo, is I have an inside man that lives near them. You can go to their offices and get me an inside. Get me an in on it, right? Raid Shadow Legends is a free mobile game RPG with tons of champions to collect, and use your code Elemental Factor to claim free epic champion. Yeah, right? I don't know. I've seen it so many times. I thought about trying it because this is the time of year at my job where we go to day shift and we have to, like, collaborate to get things done. So usually at certain points, like during a lunch or something, we kind of chill and play games on our phones. So I need a good mobile game. And I thought about getting Terraria on iOS. Not that I don't have it on enough systems, right? But I thought about trying raid just because it's been everywhere. Now, that's a lot of damage. How many subs do you need to get monetized? I don't know if it's about monetization. It's more about watch time hours, to be honest. I think you need 1,500 watch time hours total before you can get monetized now. And that's only because of all the negative crap that's been going on. So I think it's more based on watch time hours. Thank you for subbing and hitting the bell. I appreciate it. Hitting the bell means you'll be notified, or you should be notified, when new content and live streams come out, which is always good. And for the next coming days, you will have content coming to your sub box. So keep an eye out for that. I do have plenty of the Summer Series coming. I do have a top 5 planned. That will be coming out maybe over this weekend, probably. I do have to edit and then upload it. And I'm going to start uploading at better times as well. Because the first video in this series was uploaded late, and it literally tanked. It literally just went down to crapper. Don't get raid. Odin says, don't get raid. A lot of watch time and 1,000 subs. Is it 1,000 subs now? I never knew that. Excuse me. I need to get like hydrate bot or something in here to remind me to drink water. Anything else over here? There's a chest or something down here. Something lovely down here. Oh, there we go. We've got 2 critters who are going to be very annoying, right? Hold on. Stop that. No. How dare you, sir? There we go. Hello and welcome, Burkhan. Welcome to the live stream. How you doing, buddy? I just looked it up on YouTube. They saw 1,000 or more subs and 1,500 hours of watch time. So you actually do need 1,000 subs. Wow. And this is all because they were afraid that people were going to make these videos, like they were going to make hate videos or something, and they thought that, you know, companies like Coca-Cola and who else does stuff on there. Come on. They were afraid they were going to monetize bad videos. It's stupid. Pearl says drink water. I will. I will, now that you mentioned it. Why everyone talk crap about Raid? Raid 10 is one of the best protocols around when it comes to server room data configurations. Oh, this is completely different. We're talking about the mobile game, not the configuration. Though I did have a RAID configuration a while back. I did have a RAID configuration, and at first I set it up, I think it was RAID 1, then I went to RAID 0. And then one of the hard drives kicked the bucket, which hurt. Why are there barely any viewers? I don't know, to be honest. I guess maybe it didn't get out there. We did have... Yes, the other thing, YouTube has not really updated my numbers. It still says 14 from before. I know it fluctuates. It's weird. But we generally have smaller streams. A lot of the channel has actually died down. I stopped uploading for a while. We have a lot of dead subs on the channel. It is what it is. So, yeah, I'm re-uploading content. I'm uploading content now, I should say, not re-uploading. Well, I will be re-uploading to another channel, but yeah, it is what it is. I'll be your hydration mod. There we go. If I could remember, I thought Raid 1 was the safe and sorry. Raid 0 was the performance one. Because that was the one I was in when it died, I believe. I was originally in the safe to be sorry mod. But then I was like, you know what? I need more performance. So I switched it over. And then at one point, one of the drives actually bit the dust on me. Okay, yeah, I am lacking some serious knockback. Alright. YouTube algorithm sucks. Yes, it does. Absolutely does. Yeah, it's weird because the algorithm was actually showing that a lot of the videos were being pushed out. And then the past few days, the algorithm shows that barely any of them, like almost half of them, have not been going out. So I don't know. It gives me an idea how it's been performing, but performance has been down lately. It like hit a cliff again. Yes, that's it. Thank you, Neo. That's what it is. You're going for performance in RAID 0. That's what I was in. And what were the hard drives? I think they were Western Digital. They were Western Digital 1 terabyte drives. Yes. So I still have one left. As a matter of fact, the one I have left is the one that currently has all my games and all. It's my D drive. So at some point, this will have to be replaced. I know it's getting up there in age, and I need to get an SSD instead of a regular HDD. And you look at the channel Lasagna Doodles. That's my cousin. Well, that's cool. I can take a look. That's cool. Absolutely. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go back here soon, because I meant to upgrade that stupid pickaxe. Copper pickaxe was nice. Hey, come here, buddy. Come here. Can you get me some more health? Can you get me some more anything? Yeah, I don't even have any potions. Also another reason why I'm getting killed. My own dumb fault. Anyway. Right, so how do I become a bit bigger on YouTube? How do I become a bit bigger of a YouTuber because I have a few subs but not any viewers? That's the hard part. If you find out, let me know as well. If you know there's a trick, let me know. But the reality is, it's very hard in the beginning. It really is. It's going to come down to a lot of promotion. And that's where a lot of people kind of mess up in promotion. You got something up there for me? Gems? Or is it what? What have you got for me up there? But yeah, you kind of have to self-promote in a way. And trying to get good self-promotion is difficult. Because if you go to a community and spam, of course, you burn your bridge there. If you go to YouTubers' channels and you try to spam, oh, there it is. It's health. Okay. I love these fairies, by the way. They make it so much easier. They really do. But yeah, you gotta find a way to self-promote yourself without, burning bridges. You basically engage yourself into a community, like chat and become one with the community. And then at some point where it becomes relevant, you could be like, hey, well, I just made a video covering this. So if you guys would take a look at it, you can see what my point of view is or something like that. Basically, don't spam, be helpful, and eventually your content can grow. That's what I found out, because I did it on Reddit originally. And Reddit's a very brutal place to try to share videos. But it came out to be like that. So yeah. Fossil armor, yeah, that's the thing I'm probably going to have to... It's probably going to be the biggest one, is the fossil armor. I'll have to go back and see what I got up top. Heard sub for sub can get you terminated. Well, it's kind of iffy. In a way, you're trying to game the system because you're not really subbing for content. You're just subbing to boost your numbers. In a way, it's kind of like falsifying, even though you're not really trying to falsify. But sub for sub hardly ever works. It really is. It's just a method to make your numbers look bigger. I would never recommend sub for sub. I've had people ask, would you sub to me if I sub to you? No, it doesn't work that way. If you have good content and you upload frequently, then it's worth an upload. But please don't think sub for sub is a good idea, because it's not. Just like when they say people are buying subs, don't ever buy subs. It's never helpful. When it comes to YouTube, the most important number you want is your views. That's where it counts. Trust me, if I could sacrifice the 65,000 subs I have right now for 1 million views a day, I would do it in a heartbeat. Give me 100 subs, but 1 million views a day, I would do it in a heartbeat. With a Thanos snap, just like that. It would make all the difference. That's where your channel's successful at, getting the views, not the subs. Subs don't mean squat these days, and YouTube knows it. They absolutely know it. Gotta put your sister to bed? Okay, buddy. Will do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, they follow sites. It's just... They have follow for follow sites, but I would not recommend it. It's just like boosting your numbers on social media. it's not really that helpful. If you don't have people engaging, then what does it matter? You need people engaging. You don't need to have like 50 million followers with like maybe one like in the middle of it. It is what it is. See, I've engaged myself in a bunch of communities on Twitter, but the problem is like only a small portion of the people actually like some of my stuff. So, sometimes you just have to find the right community for your content. But I like being diverse. I think YouTube is pretty creative in giving a plaque for free if you get a certain number of subs. Oh, well, don't get me wrong. YouTube's making a profit on their own regarding that as well. YouTube's making their own little profit on that. Absolutely. So if you get 100,000 subscribers, they're getting a lot of ad revenue, believe me. They're getting a lot of ad revenue. So it's not a free plaque, believe me. You're paying your fair share. You've paid your fair share for that plaque. It may seem free, but you might be shocked how much you give up in ad revenue for that free plaque. Oh well, I wanted to go up anyway. Now, yes, if you can collab with other folks, it's great. You want to collab with folks. Yeah, definitely collab when you can. My history of collaborating is very, very limited. I need to change that, but it is what it is. That's why I have no potions. They keep stacking them in here. There's a 30 stack right there. Alright. Now that we're up. What can we smelt? Oh, that's right. I didn't get enough stone last time. I should have enough stone right now, right? There we go. That was the critical key thing we were missing. Oh, we did have that. Then why didn't I smelt? Oh, you know why? It's over here. Duh. Absolute duh. Alright, yeah, now I want to smelt iron. Iron pick. It's not bad. It's actually a nice hefty little bit of iron. Whatever. It's not. We got a fair good amount of bars down there. That ain't bad at all. Actually, I can also make my grapple, which thankfully I need. I'm getting caught up in all the conversation. I forgot about the grapple. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Pearl. Ripperoni. What do you like on your pizza? Ripperoni and cheese. Yeah, I did need to make an anvil. Another thing I need to make, which is extremely helpful. Alright, now we got the pickaxe. Actually, can we go above iron? Only because of strength. So if I can go above iron, it'd be great. Or not. Also, fishing would be very good. I get a fishing pole really quick. Love to test streaming, but my self-esteem is just too low and I can't handle social situations. You really gotta, at that rate, do it solo. Just record videos by yourself. You don't have to upload them or anything. You can just delete them. Do it solo until you're comfortable. Because Lord knows I did a little bit of that as well. I could get a tungsten pickaxe. Well, crap. I could actually get an axe too. Well, there we go for that. Okay, well, it served its purpose very briefly. Oh my goodness. Yep. Make a hook. Thank you. Hooks, man. Hooks are essential almost. You need hooks. Alright, do I have an extractinator for the things? Oh, I can just mine it either way. So what does it matter? Stay back. Stay back. Alright, so how much of this world have we explored? Not a whole lot of it. Ew, no. Defensive formation. Oh. All the pain. There we go. There we go. Just keep swinging. These evil eyes made it impossible. Get out of my way. Also, one feature that I know is briefly talked about before, but I really haven't got a chance to show off is the keyboard. I do have an RGB keyboard, and it just looks so great. When you enter a biome or you're low on health, the key actually flashes for you. Not that when you're playing the game, you're going to be looking at your keyboard anyway, but still. Just the nice little features they get in here. It's a nice little touch. Me and my cousin both run Lasagna Doodle channel. Really? That's awesome. I thought about at one point bringing some people in to help me run this channel. And I was extremely busy, but it's hard to find good people. Because you really do need to know people you put in here. Because if somebody comes in your channel, if somebody logs into your channel on YouTube and they forget to log out of it, their view history becomes your view history. So it's something you gotta be mindful of. There were some channels that got caught up in some pretty shady stuff only because they added a friend or two who was caught looking at some stuff they probably shouldn't, or it was just downright weird. Get out of my way, please. Please, sunlight, come up soon. Never did find the actual desert, did we? I think we did. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I'll have to check out that channel when I get a chance. Those guys should get roasted, hopefully. Either way, they're stuck. Just uploaded. Recently tried journey mode, a bit slow to start, but once you realize that you're allowed duplicating money, it speeds up. Oh, it speeds up quickly. Once you get the silver, once you can start duplicating silver, it's gone. Heck, once you start duplicating copper, it's gone, really. It's not that bad at all. So, yeah, once you just start duplicating your money, anything's possible. You get like 100 platinum, it's done. 999 platinum, easy. You own the whole game. Yeah, it's simple as that. It's another reason why it's good for creating and doing stuff like that, because you could just easily duplicate all your money and be in the good. Okay, now, a while back ago, I know on the other map I have to look it up too, this looks like it could be a shrine. It could be. Could be, might be. Let's investigate this. I would prefer it to be a shrine, but I don't know. Maybe not. What part of the map is it? Nah, it's not far enough to be a third of the map. The nest. Yeah. I thought it would have been. You gotta get it a little bit further out for a possibility of a shrine. This is too close. Has it really been, though? Really? That is wild. Time flies when you're having fun, as they say. It's always good. See, that's why I would love to do a podcast. Because I could sit down with people. What hit me? A rolling cactus hit me. Criminy. Okay, as soon as I start moving, now it feels like it's been almost 2 hours. Yeah, as soon as I start moving around the chair, it's like, oof. No, they replaced the tunnel that formed on the surface. They did? So it's not the same as it was before? The modded community should make it. Yeah, true. You heading out? Well, thank you for stopping by. Have yourself a wonderful day. Did they literally change how it could be found? Because that's sad. Don't mind the edges on the desert. It's dangerous. Oh, it's going to be dangerous. Alright, well, if you're heading out, I'll see you later. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. I may be streaming on the weekend as well on Twitch, so again, if that's one of those things you're interested in, be sure to check it out. Oh yeah, these little antlion lava are a pain. You have to be extremely mindful of these buggers. Uploading twice a day also. Well, that's awesome. Good job, buddy. Yeah, we haven't had a Q&A stream at some point. I think we will be coming up on that. Hangout streams are always fun. Because we get to chat and talk about stuff. And, you know, when I play games, it's not as easy for me to keep up with chat. Because I'm usually focused on the game. But yeah, we'll be due for one of those soon. There's actual... Yeah, oh no. Deep jungle ski music. Must be the most scariest 1.4 music. Really? And of course I did that. I knew that was going to happen. Oh yeah, I had to do that well, see, I think I told a lot of people the story behind that saying was because, especially where I work, when you let things get to you, when you become visibly frustrated, you give the people who get you upset, you make their day. So if it's not a good day, I say simply fake it, because I wouldn't give the people the pleasure of knowing they got to you. Yeah, that's stupid. There we go. Give her that stupid cactus. So that was the reason why I did that. But at the same time, some people kind of took it as me being like, oh, well, you're not advocating for mental illness. You're advocating people to hide it or whatever. It's not about hiding it. I just want to see people. I just don't want to see people let other people know that we're making them suffer. I saw a channel that uploads 1,000 videos a day. Well, they must not be very good videos for 1,000 a day. How is it possible, and why? Yeah, they must literally like record for 2 seconds and stop. Actually, maybe a second, and even then. Dude, those rolling cactuses hit like a truck. That's no joke. Oh yeah, there's new jungle theme. There is a new jungle theme. Those larvae are no joke either. Yeah, it's got to be something like utterly ridiculous, like stupid ridiculous. I mean, hey, it's fine if you make short videos. It's cool. I mean, I guess it all depends on the content you do. Yeah, I just noticed they are like boulders. I don't like those things at all now. I don't like those. They make the same video, but change the thumbnail. Spammy content. Spammy content. That will blow up your mailbox after a while. Your sub box. I'm living off Smash Bros. Combos. That's my channel series so far. Yeah, I did see that. That is really cool. Thank you for the heads up on that glitch, by the way. That was kind of funny. I haven't played Ridley in ages. I'd be probably terrible, of course, still. But it is funny. Also, got to keep an eye out for some fossilized stuff around here. Like to live in the jungle when you play the game. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Jungle's a very interesting place. I like now that you can actually have towns diversified. Like, instead of having towns just built in the middle of the map, you can use teleporters to move around and all. It's actually really great. As a matter of fact, I think tonight be one of those nights. Like, I may take a break from here for a little bit. I may stream again in 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Now, I know that a lot of you probably, it's going to be really late where you're at, but I'm probably going to be doing some more on Twitch tonight. I may do some retro games again. So it may be maybe a duo kind of night for streaming. So I usually kind of do a cool down, then I'll get something to eat, you know, get rested up. Yeah, I think that may be what's going on. So again, if not, if you're not familiar with the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Elemental Factor. Of course, Elemental Factor is all one word. Wait, what time is it where I live? It is currently 5:28. So it's not late at all, really. Not late at all. Yeah, man, with these changes, the underground desert is no joke. And these stupid chargers are a pain. What does my wife do when I'm usually gaming or streaming? She's usually doing some kind of work, or she's browsing the internet on her phone, one or the other. Every now and then she'll hear me doing some commentary, and she might laugh or make a comment about my commentary, one or the other. That is health down there. I need to get that health. Oh, what are you? Hey there, look at that. Spiked Dune Rider boots. Nice. Very cool looking. Very nice to see. I live in America. It's 5:28 as well. Okay, so you're in the same time zone as I am. That's cool. So Dune Rider boots are basically the same thing as the other ones, right? Can be worn in vanity slot. The wearer can run super fast and even faster on sand. Walk without rhythm and you won't attract the worm. That's funny. Dude, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that they done that stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get that. I like that little sandstone chest. That's actually nice. In California, it's only 2:30. Yes, you are 3 hours behind me in Cali. Cali is a very interesting place. I'll leave it at that. I feel sorry for you in some ways. What were devs asking to hide in the desert before the release? They didn't want something spoiled. What do you think it was exactly? I don't know. I do remember what you were saying now, but I'm kind of curious about it. Yeah, there was actually a few things they didn't want spoiled. Sea time is weird for you in America. Yeah, sea time is a bit off. Hold on. Get wrecked. Or don't. I mean, whatever. Yeah, touch the spiky ball. He won't touch the spiky ball. You jerk. There we go. What's up? How is your gameplay going? My gameplay is going crazy. This is Master Mode, and it is bad. Master Mode is the big brother to Expert Mode. So yeah, if you want to upgrade a challenge, you got it. You got it. But no, it is pretty fun. You just have to get used to things. And these cactus balls are ridiculous. Yeah, you literally have to treat them as boulders, because they will wreck you for a lot of damage. It's 4:30 in Minneapolis time. Yep, you're in Central Time, and bless you in Minneapolis. Stay safe, because I know things are crazy over there. Yeah, Master Mode, it's a challenge. It is a challenge. Oh, no. Get up there. Ah! Hits for 131 damage. Let that sink in. 131 damage. That's a lot. Especially when you're like me and you got 300. So that's almost half your health. I take you live in the East Coast? Yup, I am in the East Coast. I'm an East Coaster. Actually, I'm in the Mid-Atlantic. The Mid-Atlantic region. Where it is rather warm right now. Let me just say that. Oh, there's a heart. Oh, we need that heart. Oh. Yup. Yup. That be it, Neo. Anyway, we hit that 2-hour mark. Thank you all, guys, for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. There's already a video out that came out today. It came out earlier. So if you want to go ahead and check out, that was the Summoner series. Hope y'all enjoy it. And there'll be another video coming out tomorrow. Same time, same place on the channel. And again, if you want to check me out streaming later on Twitch, I'll be doing a retro gameplay. Probably the sequel to the TMNT game I played earlier. So, yep, that'll be there. Probably 2.5 hours, maybe 3, somewhere in there. Maybe 2. Yeah, buddy, sure, I'm looking forward to it. I'll have to find a way to reach out to you, probably on Twitter or Discord, one or the other. I'll be in touch. Absolutely. We could do some kind of podcast or something, or we could just like do an episode of a podcast, either or. Again, to each their own. To each their own. Anyway, thank you all for coming out. Hope you all have a good rest of your evening, night, day, wherever it is, wherever you are. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. I'll have another video coming out again tomorrow. Take care. Have a good one. Peace.